What's going on, guys? Juice Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is Friday, the 6th of July. And we have got so much to get through today, so just before we get started, as always, if you enjoy the video and enjoy transfers, show support by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, press the subscribe button for more, and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed yesterday's upload, it'll be down below in the description box. Current schedule every day at 8 AM is a transfer video, is a second upload at 9 PM. And finally, in the comment section below, if Ronaldo does go to Juventus, who do you think Real Madrid will sign to replace him? Let me know your thoughts down below, but now let's jump on to confirmed deals. And the very first one is going to be a Swedish player. Yesterday, Svanberg joined Bologna in the Serie A from Malmo for a fee of €5 million. Then we have got a CDM called Lucas Toro. He joined Frankfurt in the Bundesliga from Real Madrid, but last season was playing for Osasuna. I think Real Madrid bought him back kind of thing and sold him instantly for €3.5 million, so a profit there on a 5-year contract. It's actually quite similar to a transfer I mentioned a couple of days ago, where a player went from Frankfurt to Real Madrid and then straight to Schalke. And then we have got a goalkeeper, I always forget how to pronounce his name, and that is Joe Robles, or Robles, apologies about that. But yes, he joined Real Betis in La Liga from Everton on a free transfer. And now we have a player that Arsenal fans might recognise from last season's Europa League, that's going to be Sema. Yesterday he made the switch to the Premier League, so may play against Arsenal again, and that is to Watford. He's joined from Ostersunds FK for around £2 million, and it's on a 5-year contract. And the reason that Arsenal fans may recognise him is because in the Europa League last year at the Emirates, he scored a fantastic goal. The pass came into him, he done like some kind of ball roll fake or a drag back, got onto his left foot and released a great shot across the goalkeeper. And now we have a goalkeeper called Vaklic. Again, sorry if I said his name wrong there, but yesterday he joined Sevilla from FC Basel for £5.4 million, or close to €6 million. Another goalkeeper on the move yesterday is going to be Ben Foster. He has rejoined Watford now after a fair amount of time, from relegated West Brom for around £2.5 million. Then we have the Chilean Pablo Hernandez, and yesterday he joined Independiente from Celta Vigo for around €1.5 million. And the final player on the page is going to be Kevin Prince Boateng, going to Sassuolo in the Serie A. That is from Frankfurt in the Bundesliga as a free transfer. And now we've got a very big transfer for Real Madrid, and the player is going to be Odriozola. The young Spaniard joined the club yesterday from Real Sociedad, and the fee has been agreed now for around €40 million, or around £35 to £36 million, is subject to a medical and he's signing a 6-year contract. Now obviously he's a very talented player at the next generation of Spanish football, but another thing to consider is that Carvajal, their main right back, he's had quite a few injury problems. But assuming his medical all goes to plan, he'll be a Real Madrid player for next season. And now we've got 3 transfers for Napoli. The very first one's a youngster called Meret. They signed the young goalkeeper from Udinese, and he signed for €22 million, and it's on a long-term contract. Now I'm not certain if it's actually him or not, but back on like FIFA 13, FIFA 14, and maybe even FIFA 15, there's a young Italian goalkeeper in the Serie A. Was it him with crazy potential? I personally don't play too much career mode, but if it is him, let me know down below in the comments. And second goalkeeper Napoli brought in yesterday is also from Udinese, and that is going to be Karnezis. The Greek goalkeeper last season was playing for Watford in the Premier League on loan. I don't really think it worked out too well, but now he signed for Napoli for €2.5 million. And the final player they brought in yesterday is going to be the Spaniard Fabian from Real Betis, and it's a fee of €30 million. That was his release clause in his contract, and now for Napoli, it means they could probably sell Jorginho to Man City. So that's it for confirmed deals today. Let's jump on to potential rumours. The very first one is according to Sky Sports. Real Sociedad are close to signing Newcastle midfielder Mikel Merino for £10 million. Now so far I don't think Newcastle have actually signed anyone, I could be wrong there, but usually they have to sell some players to buy some players, because that's just how Mike Ashley runs a club. And next one's also according to Sky Sports News. Nottingham Forest have had a bid of around £6 million accepted for Bournemouth striker Lewis Grabban. But if it all goes to plan, I imagine the next couple of episodes it'll be in the confirmed section. And now on for Barca fans, and this transfer, by the way, it's been announced for a fair few months, but Mundo Deportivo, they're saying it's now expected that a €30 million deal for Arthur will be completed by Barca to officially join next Wednesday. And according to a lot of different reports right now, Barca have got 2 main non-EU players in their current squad, so Yerry Mina to Everton, it could be done quite soon. And the final rumour on the page is according to Manchester Evening News. Manchester City are interested in signing Melbourne City's Australian midfielder Daniel Arzani. Now, I've never seen him play, so I can't say if he's any good or not, but the thing about Man City and Melbourne City, I'm pretty sure Man City are the parent club to Melbourne. And going on to the next page, and the very first one is about Portuguese international midfielder William Carvalho. So the club president of Real Betis has confirmed that right now the club are negotiating for the sporting midfielder. Now, players such as William Carvalho himself, Rui Patricio, Bruno Fernandes, you've got Gelson Martins, Bastos, and a couple of others on top of that, they have all terminated their contracts with Sporting. Now, technically, yes, the players are free transfers, but along the line, it could become quite complicated with court and stuff, and with Sporting trying to get some money out of them. So what clubs are doing, they're offering a premium for the player or some type of compensation. And the rumoured compensation for William Carvalho is apparently like 10 million euros, whereas for Bruno Fernandes and West Ham is 20. And next up, according to reports in Germany, and in particular, according to Kicker, Borussia Mönchengladbach have an agreement in principle to sign OGC Nice forward Player. Negotiations are still ongoing between both clubs regarding a transfer fee, but it appears the Bundesliga outfit have agreed a contract with a Frenchman. Should central defender Vestergaard join Southampton for a substantial fee, Gladbach may choose to use that to fund a potential move for Player, who's expected to cost upwards of 20 million euros. Now, reports are still saying the likes of West Ham, Newcastle, Tottenham, they're all interested in the player, but at the moment, he could be going to Bundesliga instead. And next up, according to reports in Turkey, Fenerbahce's new sporting director, Damien Comolli, is pushing to sign Liverpool goalkeeper Mignolet. Comolli is believed to have good contacts at Liverpool, and the Belgian may be interested in a move to Turkey, as he's believed to be considering his options. And next up, according to Le Temps Sport, Manchester City's Ilkay Gundogan appears to be a potential transfer target for Barca this summer after the departure of Iniesta. And the reason I believe it is because obviously back in January, Barca signed Coutinho, and back then, he was considered the long-term replacement for Iniesta. And he's shown for Liverpool last season, the first part of it, and now for Brazil at the World Cup in centre mid, he's fantastic. And next up we have an interesting one about Balotelli. This one's according to Gianluca Di Marzio. Balotelli is set to reject an offer of 13 million euros a season from a Chinese Super League side. The 27-year-old striker does not want to lose his place in the Italian national team, which would happen if he decided to move to China. Despite still being owned by Nice, Balotelli seems likely now to play for Marseille next season. He's already agreed to join Marseille as negotiations over his contract continue. Balotelli wants to sign a 1-year contract, however, the French side wanted to sign 2 or 3 years. And next up, according to Sky Italia, Torino are one of a number of clubs interested in Watford midfielder Roberto Pereira. That is all it says for now, but I imagine next couple days we'll find out some more information. And the next one could be a confirmed deal very soon, potentially even today. It's according to various different outlets that said Gianluigi Buffon is expected to complete his PSG medical today, and he'll be presented to the media next Monday. And Sky Italia are saying his contract is 1 year with the option of a second. Now, it will take a bit of getting used to him being at Paris Saint-Germain instead of Juventus, but for him personally, it's probably a very good move. And now another player that might not be at Juventus next season is going to be Alexandro. It's a very short one according to Daily Star, who by the way, not very reliable. They're saying Juve left back Alexandro has agreed to join Manchester United in a deal worth £53 million. Now at the very start of the transfer window, it seemed quite likely that Alexandro would be going to Old Trafford eventually this summer, but the last, I'd say 3 or 4 weeks potentially, it's been the complete opposite. Most places now are saying United aren't willing to pay that amount for him. And going on to the next page, the very first one, again, is according to various different sources. Talks are ongoing between Portuguese international Ricardo Quaresma and Saudi Pro League side Al Hilal. A deal could be finalised very soon. And the next one is for Tottenham fans. The first part is according to Paris United. A €45 million offer from Tottenham was rejected by Lyon for Ndombele. And earlier on yesterday, there were reports in France saying that Ndombele, or should I say Lyon, had received an offer for Ndombele from a Premier League side around €40 million. And it does seem Tottenham will try to sign a centre mid this summer because potentially Moussa Dembele, he might be going to Inter. And next up we've got Alisson yet again. This one is according to Il Tempo, who by the way, again, not really considered too reliable. In a strange turn of events, Chelsea are now officially the favourites to sign Alisson from Roma, despite competition from Liverpool and Real Madrid. Initially he was set to go to Real Madrid and that was like his favourites to go to, but apparently his change of heart is down to the amount of wages Chelsea are offering. But they do go on to say the player himself wants to play in the Premier League. And they end the article by saying Chelsea are ready to offer the Serie A side around €73 million, as bonuses included. And next up, according to AS in Spain, they're saying Gelson Martins has decided to go to Atletico Madrid. The move is currently being held up by international clearance, but just like William Carvalho before, they might have to pay some compensation. Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham and Chelsea are all interested from the Prem, but now he's going to Spain, and Arsenal even made a bid for him. And the final two today are both to do with Juventus, one player potentially coming in and a player potentially leaving. So first up, according to Fabrizio Romano, Juventus are seriously working for Cristiano Ronaldo. They will make an official bid to Madrid when Florentino Perez accepts to sell Ronaldo. Ronaldo has confirmed to the Real Madrid president he wants to leave Madrid and he'd like to join Juventus. Perez will have the final say about Ronaldo's future, so he could decline the offer and he might still stay at Real Madrid. But if he accepts at Juventus, they're willing to offer him a 4-year contract worth 30 million euros a year. And then Jorge Mendes came out and said if Cristiano will leave Real Madrid, he'll always be grateful to the club, the president and the fans. If it will happen, he'll join a top club to continue his great career. And being sports, I said the deal itself worth £88 million is definitely happening, and he'll take Cuadrado's number 7 shirt. And the final bit of information is according to various different reports, saying Ronaldo is likely to be confirmed as a Juventus player on Saturday, which is tomorrow. And the final one today is according to Tutto Mercato, and by the way, not too reliable. They said Liverpool have asked Juventus about the availability of Paulo Dybala. Tancredi Palmieri, who again, not too reliable, is saying Juve will consider to sell Dybala this summer if they sell Ronaldo. And the final part, again according to Tutto Mercato, is saying those close to Dybala believe that he may be open to a move to Liverpool. But there is still a possibility that Juve might use Dybala in a deal for Ronaldo. Now of course I would love to see it happening, but honestly do I see it happening? Not at all. But that guys is going to be it for this video, so as always, if you enjoyed it and enjoyed transfers, show support by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, press the subscribe button for more, and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed yesterday's video, you're down below in the description box. Current schedule every day at 8 AM is a transfer video, it was a second upload only 9 PM. And finally, in the comment section below, if Madrid do sell Ronaldo, who do you think they will sign to replace him? Let me know your thoughts down below. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.